Have you ever heard of intermittent fasting? This increasingly popular method promises weight loss, improved metabolic health, and even longevity. But what does science really say about it here in 2025? Is it a true health revolution or just another passing trend? In today's video, we're going to dive into the latest scientific discoveries and what they reveal about the real effects of intermittent fasting on the human body. Intermittent fasting isn't about changing what you eat, but rather when you eat. It involves alternating periods of voluntary fasting with periods of normal eating. The most popular methods include the 16-8 plan, where you fast for 16 hours and eat within an 8-hour window, and the 5-2 plan, where you eat normally 5 days a week and restrict calories to 500 or 600 on 2 non-consecutive days. Some people go even further with alternate day fasting, which is more intense but has gained attention from researchers for its powerful effects. So what concrete results have recent studies shown? A year-long study published in Nature Communications in 2024 followed 165 adults, split into 2 groups. One practiced 4 to 3 intermittent fasting, 4 days of normal eating, 3 days of moderate fasting, while the other followed standard calorie restriction. The result? The intermittent fasting group lost an average of 6 kilograms more. But that's not all. They also showed marked improvements in systolic blood pressure and a significant drop in total cholesterol levels. But why would this type of regimen be more effective? The answer lies in the biological mechanisms it triggers. During fasting periods, our bodies shift into repair mode. This activates a process called autophagy, a kind of cellular recycling that removes damaged cells, reduces inflammation, and promotes regeneration. Additionally, intermittent fasting improves insulin sensitivity, a key factor in preventing type 2 diabetes. Another study published in September 2024 revealed that fasting for 16 hours allowed participants to spontaneously reduce their daily calorie intake by 350 without even trying. This led to weight loss, reduced blood sugar levels, and smaller waistlines. This supports the idea that intermittent fasting could be a powerful tool not just for weight loss, but also for preventing metabolic diseases. What about heart health? Here, too, the results are promising. Recent trials show that intermittent fasting, especially the 4 to 3 model, can lower blood pressure, reduce triglycerides, and increase HDL cholesterol, often referred to as good cholesterol. Combined, these effects suggest a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. However, a controversial study presented in 2024 at the American Heart Association conference caused a stir. It claimed that overly strict fasting, limiting eating to less than 8 hours per day, could paradoxically increase the risk of cardiovascular death by 91%. This finding sparked intense debate, as it contradicts many other results. The researchers clarified that this correlation might be due to other health or lifestyle factors among the participants. This reinforces the importance of personalized nutrition plans. What about the brain? The findings here are equally fascinating. Animal experiments have shown that intermittent fasting improves neuroplasticity, promotes the growth of new neurons, and protects against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. A 2023 meta-analysis also suggested that in humans, intermittent fasting may help slow age-related cognitive decline, although more research is needed. On a hormonal level, the effects are just as compelling. Intermittent fasting increases growth hormone, GH, production, which helps preserve muscle mass and promotes fat loss. It also lowers insulin levels, making it easier for the body to access stored fat. This explains why some people see significant improvements in body composition, even without reducing calorie intake. And there's more. A 2024 study from China found that in individuals with obesity, narrowing the eating window to 10 hours, while maintaining the same calorie intake, reduced systemic inflammation, improved sleep quality, and stabilized blood sugar over time. These findings show that when we eat matters just as much as how much we eat. But beware, intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. It can cause side effects, especially at the beginning, such as headaches, irritability, sleep disturbances, or trouble concentrating. People with a history of eating disorders, pregnant or breastfeeding women, and frail elderly individuals should consult a healthcare professional before starting. So how should you begin? It's best to start gradually. For example, transition from a traditional eating pattern to a 14-10 schedule, 14 hours of fasting, 10 hours of eating, for a few weeks. Then, if your body adapts well, you can move to 16-8. Staying hydrated is essential, and it's important to listen to
your body's signals. Make sure the meals you do eat are nutrient-dense, lots of vegetables, healthy fats, quality protein, and minimal refined sugars.
Intermittent fasting is no miracle cure, but it is a powerful tool, backed by science, to improve health.
It helps the body reconnect with a natural rhythm, one that respects our biology. The goal isn't to restrict forever, but to intelligently alternate between periods of nourishment and digestive rest. In summary, the most recent research confirms that intermittent fasting helps with sustainable weight loss, improves insulin sensitivity and prevents diabetes,
Supports heart and brain health,
stimulates cellular regeneration,
may extend lifespan in certain animal models.
but it must always be tailored to the individual, monitored carefully, and integrated into a balanced lifestyle. Final voiceover. Call to action. Intermittent fasting is much more than a health trend. It's a return to a forgotten biological wisdom, now reinforced by modern science. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share your own experience in the comments. And above all, always listen to your body. It knows what you need.